Welcome back, viewers. This is Business Compass, and today we're talking with Miriam about sweet temptations. Okay, Miriam, I think Mona and Kwame have already started taking into the strategy. I'm seeing a lot of inconsistencies. So first of all, yes, you have the passion, but your target clientele needs to be clear. And you said you want to sell healthy food to students and other customers. So the students are your primary target. And Mona actually showed you how if you really want to do the 50 outlets in 10 years, it's easy to carry through because you're following the universities and the other tertiary institutions. But your menu offering, I'm not seeing healthy options. And I'm not even seeing, even from your name, Sweet Temptations doesn't tell me anything about healthy. So there are inconsistencies right there. Is it that you want to sell whatever the students want to buy and just feed them? Or you really want to become the healthy option? Because like we said earlier, even on campus, there are students who want to eat healthy. There are students who have who are living with all kinds of health conditions and need to eat a certain kind of diet. And even lecturers, yes. So within that tertiary institution population, there are all kinds of demographics that you can serve. But we're not saying, you see, if you're going to be the healthy option, your brand name should speak to that. You yourself should speak to that. The menu should speak to that. The packaging should speak to that. Your labeling should speak to that. And then you should be doing a lot of education on why people need to eat healthy, even on campus, and why they shouldn't wait until they're off campus before, that's for the young ones, before they eat healthy. But we're not seeing any of that. We're not seeing any of this carried through. So yes, you have this big vision, and I'm not even sure KFC should have been your big target. That's not a healthy option. But there are healthy option food outlets that are just as big or as widespread, but they are healthy options. And if you were studying those ones, you would have probably known some of the things you're doing wrong in terms of your branding and, going out there and educating. We're not saying all of that. So I see a lot of, and for me, that affects all the other things you're doing. You can't determine the right pricing because you're not even clear what you're doing. The social media skills, you're not clear what you're marketing. So you can't be saying, I'm selling you healthy food, and then you're offering me assorted fried rice.
Yeah, I get it.
Mona, you want to
Yes,
come in?
I really, so I had on my paper, when I read your little concept, I said misleading when I saw your name, Sweet Temptations. And I asked you earlier, will you be sensitive, will you be sentimental about it? If I don't like the name of your company. Because that is not what it is offering at all. So we need to change that. Now, you are different from any other fast food. In fact, you shouldn't be considered fast food, except for the fact that you can deliver healthy food in a reasonable time. You must, like Charlotte is saying, be considered totally healthy. There's a difference. You are not perhaps something someone eats every day, but you want to educate that this should be a way of life. So, for example, there has to be a connection with a Legon hospital or all university hospitals.
Or even the sports activities or the keep fit clubs on campus.
That's right. Let's start with the hospital, and I'll tell you why. When people are just eating and putting on weight, they don't think anything about it. But when they become obese and their periods stop, and they stop ovulating, and they start having all sorts of issues, male or female, and they go to see a doctor or a nurse, the conversation is then had about obesity. Okay? And somebody in the hospital will discuss nutrition with them. It will just be discussed. You should be eating this and that. The next step is,
how do I get it easily?
Exactly. Because for a lot of people, it becomes a problem. Charlotte, excuse me, but I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I remember when Oprah really wanted to lose weight, she had a chef, and they cooked just the healthy foods for her.
Because you make that option available.
Making it available. Other students have issues with diabetes, with bad cholesterol, and so forth. Again, this is a great place where you can be recommended. So don't see yourself as the everyone's fried rice place, but you who help. Now, word of mouth. How did you lose? You can even add weight loss.
Weight loss.
A lot of us want to lose weight. Young girls, old women, everything.
And there are all
where
those
did
who
you
are doing
get
these
the
diet
meals?
plans and don't have the time to make the meals.
That's right.
If you're providing the meals to them, they'll buy.
I think in London, Kwame, correct me if I'm wrong, there are places that they can send you your 3 meals for the day. So they are monitoring your calories. And that's what I was hoping to see here, monitoring of calories with these. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you are sending this out. Miriam, you are going to be inundated. Your 50 branches will be easy. And you will be cooking simpler food. Not
Salads.
trying to do some big banku and the names you called, the 3 names you called. And it won't be country anymore. It's about Ivory Coast or Ghana or Togo. It will be about healthy food and about living healthy. And a nurse or a nutritionist promoting your food for you as well. And you will also be able to supply into it. If it's vegetables, you know where you are getting it from. It's healthy, it's wholesome, it's well cleaned, you know. And so you'll be the go-to person. You want to become the
your
destination.
social marketing, where you say social media is your challenge. Yes, exactly. Now becomes easier because you're talking something you know.
It's clear.
The difference it does to the body. There's a cause, you know, so that drives you. Call me.
We're talking niche marketing here.
You're excited.
I've seen the light.
Yeah, you're talking niche marketing here. You're thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
The other thing you need to do is you need to attach yourself to gyms. You need to attach yourself to all these places where they do massages. You need to
Wellness
attach yourself
spaces,
to
yeah.
wellness places,
Spas.
so that people go, and if they need advice from them, oh, I don't know whether it's Sweet Temptations, but let's use Sweet Temptations now. Go to Sweet Temptations, or they can even call, you can deliver. You also have to find a way of having talks.
Yes.
You go out there, you need to set
Even
a
on
table.
social
Yeah,
media.
social media talks. Have what is it called? A blog
Yeah.
where you can market, you know,
Or even
Talk
selling
about
healthy recipes.
healthy living and all that kind of stuff. The good thing is that you are bringing in foods from a different country, which has health implications. Push it. You might think Ghanaians wouldn't want to try it. They will try it. You have Togolese people
Sell
here.
us weight loss, sell us health.
Togolese people have Ghanaian friends.
Yeah.
There's a mixture of marriages between Togolese and Ghanaians. They would look at it, niche market. Then once you do that, try to get into the embassies. A lot of these foreign embassies will go for your food. Try to market there. Use your capacity as somebody who has been to university to understand your business. You've got to understand the business to be able to market what you have. If you don't understand the business, because right now what it seems to me, you're following the trend of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your food isn't the trend of everybody. It's a specialized area. Work on that specialized area. And I'll give you an example. There are people in parliament who are overweight. You go there, you do marketing. It has to be said. You go there, you do. I'm using it as an example because it's a much bigger forum in there. You go there, you do the marketing, you tell people, you give them some of your food. They will send their drivers because they have the wherewithal to do that. That now goes to your location and the kind of setup you should have. It should be neat. It should be friendly. When somebody walks in there, they're walking in there because they know it's a good place to walk into.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
Selling healthy.
You need to show a different kind of atmosphere there.
You know, it will come from your,
Yeah.
even the name and the brand.
name and
Everything
the
has
brand.
to be fresh and clean and healthy.
And healthy and delicious.
And the
And you
next-
know how to do
Yes.
delicious.
Yes.
And the next thing you do, you attach yourself to all these health, fruit, and what do you call it, companies. Let them bring into your
Smoothies.
smoothie and all that kind of thing. That you won't have to pay for it because you're marketing their product for them. You can even charge them for bringing it in. And within a short duration of time, you would see you expanding. Yes, I hear the vision of 50. Right now, don't look at the vision of 50. It's possible. Look at what you can do now,
the one.
immediately,
Yes.
the one, and then build from there. The major challenge you can have is your staff. Staff turnover in your industry can be high, but your industry, if you're going that way, is specialized. You've got to be able to train your people. You've got to be able to let the people understand exactly what you're trying to do. And you've got to wipe away this MD boss thing. you've got to wipe it away. It doesn't help
Hold on,
anybody.
Mira, what did you study at the university?
Political science and psychology.
Political science and psychology. Okay. Those two should really help you in terms of
you can
understanding
speak- you
the
can
people you are
speak-
working with.
Yes, you can speak to the politician.
And also you speak 2 languages,
Yes.
Yes.
which is very important. Okay.
That's really important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
You
don't.
actually have stuff you're not using.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know whether this will help, but I know that in Ghana there's a huge demand for it. Can be expensive. Fried snails.
Is that healthy? We're
It's
selling healthy, fried?
Yes,
Grilled
yes.
or
No,
fried?
grilled. You can grill it.
You can grill
You
it.
can grill it.
Let's grill it.
With
then.
snails, you get a lot of calcium out of it.
Yeah.
It's good for the body. You add it to your menu. You see how it would expand.
But you see the way Kwame did it. He didn't just add it to the menu like you were doing. He starts with the health benefit,
health aspect,
a lot of
yeah.
calcium, and that's how you sell
That's how you sell
yours. Start with the benefits.
So look at those things. Mushrooms.
Because
Good
when you
health.
told us all the things you were offering,
There
not
was no-
once did you mention the
exactly.
health benefits.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Health benefits key.
Yes.
But you've got to be able to
your
market it in
driver.
such a way that, you know, when you're sleeping, you can even talk about it. But the other thing, you've got to be able to train people to do it the way you are doing it. When they sleep, they can talk about it. And then you've got to be able to sustain them.
That's right.
I like working with women. Why do I like working with women? They are more loyal. They like to stick to what they know best, and they would help. I don't know woman to woman. But, you know, where you
So
have
that's when the
sometimes,
No, it's
yes,
even better.
but it's
No,
even
it
better.
shouldn't
It,
be.
it depends on how you handle them.
Yes.
Okay.
With the men, you tend to find out they're with you for a while, they learn everything, the next thing you see, they're opening
He's
their
selling
own.
his own, yeah.
So you've got to be very circumspect how you put people in. And then if you know you're doing well, because you said what, you made 10,000 over the year, please give some of your workers a bit of shares in your company. It works.
Yeah.
It works well because they feel it's theirs
It's part of them.
and
They're
they
part
would
of
work
the team.
to your benefit. Yeah.
Not sure about the shares though, but you can
We'll
give them
find
some
some
bonus.
incentives.
Yeah,
Some bonus.
incentives. Yeah, maybe some bonus.
I've seen challenges with the shares as well.
No,
I mean, there's
it's
no
incentive,
there's
but
no
not
yes.
necessarily.
Okay, we'll take a break, and when we come back, maybe we need to hone in on this employee thing.
Exactly.
You did mention training, and
Yeah.
I think that may be a key for it because you say you have a challenge with finding committed and trustworthy employees. Okay, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at the HR issues.
Immediately the product was actually introduced to me, I wanted to get on it, and that was the Gold Check account, guys. This has actually changed my business. So on the First National Bank app, you have the business toolkits that gives you all the information that you need to run your business, and whatever inquiries you have, they're always ready to answer. And that makes life very easy for me. And you have the in contacts that helps you access every transaction that takes place or happens. Now, point of sales terminal, I market wherever I go, and so I love to have that so I can take payment, especially with those who tell me I do not have cash. A bank that understands that you can start life all over again or start a business from scratch. Very keen on running it and making sure that you grow to the core. It's one you should look out for. My name is Jifa Bekwe-Gray, the CEO of Jifa Gray Creations. I recommend that you sign up to the Gold Check account from First National Bank for a great banking experience.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.